effectively talking about boosting profit margins versus debt management and adding bolt-on services to become more appealing to a potential buyer? Are there any key metrics that you suggest business owners should monitor to maximize the impact on valuations when exit planning?
So you can't artificially do this. So you can't change the business that you've got particularly. So all these changes should be because it's good for the business, and that will eventually be good for the sale. So let me take them one at a time. I mentioned margins. Well, if you're able to widen margins, then that's what you would do anyway, whether you're selling or not. That would improve your profitability. So if you can widen margins without risking the business, then that's something that you would do. The danger in that is that you think it's a great thing to want margins looking for a sale. So I'm going to put up my customer prices. I'm going to kind of squeeze my suppliers a little bit. I'm going to widen the margin, and that'll be great for when I sell. But if that means that you lose a core supplier or you lose some customers and your revenue then gets harmed during the due diligence process, and you haven't really done much to your business. So you can't artificially do this to make it look a good deal on paper. And I said due diligence will kind of find most of these things out. Now, if you're in a business where you think margins can be improved, and this goes back to the 2 or 3 year planning, what always looks nice in the sale is where you are improving that margin year on year. So instead of one big improvement in year 3, actually doing that over a 3 year period will produce you quite a nice trend for people to look at. And if you then back that up with how you've been able to increase prices or reduce suppliers, and then it just makes it more appealing, more sustainable. But it's difficult to do things that are artificial for the business just to try and fool the buyer. But if it's good business practice, then why wouldn't you do it?
How can businesses best prepare for due diligence process? And can we cover some critical areas which need addressing ahead of time?
So we talked about customer concentration. What follows on from that is an analysis of how customers have changed over time by sector, geography, whatever it might be. So think about what questions a buyer might ask, what might help portray your business in a strong light, and have the evidence or data behind it to satisfy a due diligence requirement.